Claw Warriors. Today is a good day for boba. I got my go-to, so I didn't get I have like a new favorite, but I got my go-to, which is jasmine lychee with boba, 50% sweet. And it was delicious, and I enjoyed it. And then, as you can tell, my voice is better. Definitely better than yesterday. So that's nice. And so, that was good. Still not feeling great, but it's passing through me. Which is good. It's passing instead of me passing. So that's good. That's the plan. And before we get started, let's review the schedule. Yes, Sleepy. Yesterday was really not a good voice day. I think it was just like really draining, and now it's coming out better. Like instead of just going down my throat. So Mondays gaming, Tuesdays ASMR cozy stream. We're gonna be finishing up the Epic of Gilgamesh pretty soon. We'll see how far we get today. Yes, KHM, much better. Still a little off sounding, but much better. Wednesday's class with Dr. Export. I'm feeling pretty tired, so I'm not really up to prepping the air conditioning one this week. But I have something extra special and fun planned for tomorrow instead, and we'll push air conditioning to next week. Because I just don't have the energy. And then Thursday's gaming, and I have to play something else on Thursday because my beloved game will, the summer mini game will be gone. And then Friday, Nikkei guest host stream, which more likely than not is going to be Dorothy. So I did prepare my avatar for that, on the assumption that it will be. And speaking of which, let's take a look at her Dorothy port. Ex-Porthy. Oh, thank you, Blue Tut. Blue Tut gave 100 bits. So that's me as Dorothy. I actually wear my hair similarly to that. I mean, my hair's longer than that, but I usually have it pulled back. So, yes. And then, so yeah, well, hopefully you guys like that. And then let's check in on the fishies. Thank you, Just Be. Yes. All right, we got a blue tut fish. We got an Eramis. Why do we have two Eramis? Anybody else see that? Hideki, which isn't a real person. So right now, oh, there's Advanace. All right, Dorcathy. Wow, 1F. True, but still. And then, whoa, did you see that? Did I do that? Did it show up on the camera? Interesting. Sorry, I have like the face thing in front of me that like tracks my face. Anyway, and then, still haven't worked out those kinks on the fish, requesting system. So still can't do special effects yet. Working on it. We'll get there. And I'll show you, for any of you who haven't seen, I will show you the future of the fish. In the future, you'll be able to use your channel points to redeem them for fish effects, which include glow, wait, no, I did this a funny way before. See, it was glow, grow, sparkle, and rainbow. Blue Tut, the cannibalism will obviously be next. The effects will come first. Future effect will include exploding in cannibalism. Maybe. And then, yes, so before I get started with the Epic of Gilgamesh, we're gonna take a look at this new video that came out, the Absolute Video PV. All right, let's do this. Are you ready? I can't hear you. Oh, thanks for following on Twitch, Mocha Cookie. That sounds delicious.
Starting today, Rappy will no longer be part of Absolute. From now on, missions will be carried out by the three of you only.
What's Rappy done? This is all so sudden.
Rappy, why?
I won't stand for it.
You know what?
I went to her room a few days ago and saw a bunch of notes stuck all over her desk. They were all things she wanted to do with us.
You know what? We'll be doing all sorts of missions and spending more time together as a team. We're gonna become closer than ever. You may end up getting jealous. We're going to be a well-oiled machine. We'll be perfect.
I didn't want any of you to stop because of me. Since our adorable youngest's working so hard, we have to do our best too, right?
So long as we use the most perfect tactics, no matter the enemy or situation, we will always clinch a flawless victory. That's what makes us. If you're determined to walk that path, then I'll walk it with you. I'm counting on you, Junior Blockhead.
This outfit contains a special solution. The texture is really something. Want to give it a feel?
Commander, I get flustered when you look at me like that. Could you look that way instead?
We are the best of the best. We are absolute.
Starting today.
I'm gonna let it loop while we talk. Also, sorry, my camera lost tracking briefly because I forgot to plug my phone in, so the battery almost died. I was getting sleepy because that song's like kind of soothing. It's got like a nice beat, and so did you guys see me bobbing my head? I was like, oh, I'm starting to fall asleep. It's very soothing. So, definitely love that song. Looking forward to it coming out on Spotify. So, Absolute comes out tomorrow night. Oh, you can't see me doing the sign language for clapping. Sorry. So I'm excited. Yunma's dress is cute, but it kind of, I feel like it doesn't really match her. It's because it's like, it's a bright color, and it's kind of girly too, right? What are your guys' thoughts? Yeah, Aramis, like, did you hear that like soft beat behind you, like, ch, ch, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna fall asleep this time. I'm very sensitive to rocking, so I can't bob my head. Looks like the campaign map is on back of Mother Whale, which is awesome. Yeah, same Jack Tricks. It's like a flirty, feminine kind of dress. Oh, what kind of drink you guys think she was drinking there? I bet it was it looked like maybe a strawberry matcha. So, yeah, I'm excited for the Solo Ray Museum. Want to test out some elemental items. Yes. Yeah, but Vesti looks like she's got one of those bras that they wore in, like, what was it, the 50s? Like, the pointy ones? So... it's gonna be a very busy gotcha suffering. I might wait until all 3 are out, which could be 3 weeks. Oh gosh. Sorry, I'm drinking tea to try to keep my throat good, and I swallowed wrong. Ever since I had my tonsils out, I sometimes don't swallow right. Because I think because I don't form as tight of a seal in the back of my throat without my tonsils. Oh, great. Now my voice is worse. Very good. Very good. Anybody else got any final thoughts before we move on to Gilgamesh? I should have read the part about Enkidu dying with my voice like this. Oh, gosh. gosh. Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna swap screens. Time to swap. It's a threat, Trilith. It's cute. I'd wear it. Oh, it's hot. Okay. Let's see. Gotta find... Up. Okay, so... Wait a minute. That ain't right. There we go. Okay, so... Oh. One sec, guys. I need to mute for a sec. Okay. All right. Yeah, Aramis, it's a cute dress, right? Okay. So we're at, I think this is chapter 5. It says 5. This is the story of the flood. So Gilgamesh went to he was trying to go to, like, heaven, basically, right? The underworld or the afterlife. Because he's searching for eternal life. And so now, that's a great question, 1F. I've wondered the same thing before about other characters. So this is the story of the flood that who's telling him this story? Utnapishtim is telling him this story. He says the story of the flood. So I believe this is the creation myth. You know the city Shurapak. It stands on the banks of Euphrates. That city grew old, and the gods that were in it were old. There was a new lord of the firmament, their father and warrior, and Lil, their counselor, Ninurta, the helper, and Anugi, watcher over canals. And with them also was Ea. In those days the world teemed, the people multiplied, the world bellowed like a wild bull, and the great god was aroused by the clamor. Boy, I hope they mean woken up. And Lil heard the clamor, and he said to the gods in council, the uproar of mankind is intolerable, and sleep is no longer possible by reason of the babble. So the gods agreed to exterminate mankind. You know how it be. And Lil did this, but Ea, because of his oath, warned me in a dream. Ooh, I forgot to do my cozy voice. Let me switch to my cozy voice. And Lil did this, but Ea, because of his oath, warned me in a dream. He whispered their words to my house of reeds. Reed house, wall, oh wall. Hearken, reed house, wall, reflect. O man of Shurapak, son of Ubara Tutu, tear down your house and build a boat. Abandon possessions and look for life. Despise worldly goods and save your soul alive. Tear down your house, I say, and build a boat. These are the measurements of the bark as you shall build her. Let hex beam equal her length. Let her deck be roofed like the vault that covers the abyss. Then take up into the boat the seed of all living creatures. When I had understood, I said to my lord, behold, what you have commanded I will honor and perform. But how shall I answer the people, the city, the elders? Then Ea opened his mouth and said to me, his servant, tell them this, I have learnt that Enlil is wrathful against me. I dare no longer walk in his land nor live in his city. I will go down to the gulf to dwell with Ea my lord. But on you he will rain down abundance, rare fish, and shy fowl, a rich harvest tide. In the evening the rider of the storm will bring you wheat in torrents. In the first light of dawn all my household gathered round me. The children brought pitch, and the men whatever was necessary. On the 5th day I laid the keel and the ribs. Then I made fast the planking. The ground space was 1 acre. Each side of the deck measured 120 cubits, making a square. I built 6 decks below, 7 in all. I divided them into 9 sections with bulkheads between. I drove in wedges where needed. I saw the punt poles and laid in supplies. The carriers brought oil in baskets. I poured pitch into the furnace and asphalt and oil. More oil was consumed in caulking, and more again the master of the boat took into his stores. Hold on, I'm gonna get some tea. Sorry, it hurts a little bit. I slaughtered bullocks for the people, and every day I killed sheep. I unalived sheep. Bro, that's messed up. I gave the shipwrights wine to drink as though it were river water. Raw wine and red wine and oil and white wine. What do you think raw wine means? That doesn't sound good. There was feasting then, as there is at the time of the New Year's festival. It's fascinating. I guess people have always celebrated New Year's, huh? I myself anointed my head. On the 7th day the boat was complete. Then was the launching full of difficulty. There was shifting of ballast above and below till 2/3 were submerged. I loaded into her all that I had of gold and living things, my family, my kin, the beasts of the field, both wild and tame, and all the craftsmen. I sent them on board, for the time that Shamash had ordained was already fulfilled when he said, "In the evening, when the rider of the storm sends down the destroying rain, enter the boat and batten her down." The time was fulfilled, the evening came. The rider of the storm sent down the rain. I looked out at the weather, and it was terrible. So I too boarded the boat and battened her down. All was now complete, the battening and the caulking. So I handed the tiller to Puzur Amuri, the steersman, with the navigation and the care of the whole boat. Sorry, I need more tea. My throat's hurting, guys. With the first light of dawn, a black cloud came from the horizon. It thundered within where Adad, lord of the storm, was riding. In front over hill and plain, Shalat and Hanish, heralds of the storm, led on. Then the gods of the abyss rose up. Nurgle pulled out the dams of the nether waters. Ninurta the warlord threw down the dikes, and the 7 judges of hell, the Anunnaki, raised their torches, lighting the land with their livid flame. A stupor of despair went up to heaven when the gods of the storm turned daylight to darkness, when he smashed the land like a cup. One whole day the tempest raged, gathering fury as it went. It poured over the people like the tides of battle. A imam could not see his brother, nor the people be seen from heaven. Even the gods were terrified at the flood. They fled to the highest heaven, the firmament of An. They crouched against the walls, cowering like curs. Just then Ishtar, the sweet-voiced queen of heaven, cried out like a woman in travail. Alas, the days of old are turned to dust because I commanded evil. Why did I command thus evil in the council of all the gods? I commanded wars to destroy the people, but they are not my people. But are they not my people? For I brought them forth. Now, like the spawn of fish, they float in the ocean. Ooh, that's a nice picture. The great gods of heaven and of hell wept. They covered their mouths. It's interesting. They couldn't stop the storm? You'd think they could stop it, right? Because now it says for 6 days and 6 nights the winds blew, torrent and tempest, and flood overwhelmed the world. Tempest and flood raged together like warring hosts. When the 7th day dawned, the storm from the south subsided. The sea grew calm, the flood was stilled. So if they were upset, they couldn't be like, okay, cancel flood. I looked at the face of the world, and there was silence. All mankind was turned to clay. The surface of the sea stretched as flat as a rooftop. I opened a hatch, and the light fell on my face. Then I bowed low. I sat down and I wept. The tears streamed down my face, for on every side was the waste of water. I looked for land in vain, but 14 leagues distant there appeared a mountain. And there the boat grounded. On the mountain of Nisir the boat held fast. She held fast and did not budge. One day she held, and a second day in the mountain of Nisir she held fast and did not budge. I'm guessing, is it going to be 12 days? We'll see. A 3rd day and a 4th day she held fast on the mountain and did not budge. A 5th day and a 6th day she held fast on the mountain. When the 7th day dawned, I loosed a dove and let her go. Damn, this is seriously exactly like Noah's Ark. Even a dove. I didn't know it was that much like it to that detail. And let her go. She flew away, but finding no resting place, she returned. Then I loosed a swallow, and she flew away, but found no resting place. Finding no resting place, she returned. I loosed a raven. Uh-oh. She saw that the waters had retreated. She ate. She flew around. She caught and did not come back. Oh God, what did the raven eat? Then I threw everything open to the four winds. I made a sacrifice. What did he sacrifice? And poured out a libation on the mountaintop. Oh God, what did he sacrifice? 7 and again 7 cauldrons I set up on their stands. I heaped up wood and cane and cedar and myrtle. When the gods smelled the sweet savor, they gathered like flies over the sacrifice. Oh God. I hope that's the sacrifice, is the smells. The wood and stuff. Then at last, Ishtar also came. She lifted her necklace with the jewels of heaven that once Anu had made to please her. O you gods here present, by the lapis lazuli round my neck, I shall remember these days, as I remember the jewels of my throat. These last days I shall not forget. Let all the gods gather round the sacrifice except Enlil. He shall not approach this offering, for without reflection he brought the flood. He consigned my people to destruction. I'm gonna drink some tea again. Oh, thank you, 1F. Something the young gotta go? Some of the young gotta go? Why are you assuming it's the young? When Enlil had come, when he saw the boat, he was wrath and swelled with anger at the gods, the host of heaven. Has any of these mortals escaped? Not one was to have survived the destruction. Then the gods of the wells and canals, Ninurta, opened his mouth and said to the warrior Enlil, Who is there of the gods that can devise without Ea? It is Ea alone who knows all things. Then Ea opened his mouth and spoke to Enlil. Wisest of gods, hero Enlil, how could you so senselessly bring down the flood? Bye, Jack Tricks, thanks for joining. Only thing you might miss is if I get a new high score if I play the game. Another sip of tea. Lay upon the sinner his sin. Lay upon the transgressor his transgression. Punish him a little when he breaks loose. Do not drive him too hard or he perishes. Would that a lion had ravaged mankind rather than the flood. Would that a wolf had ravaged mankind rather than the flood. Would that a famine had wasted the world rather than the flood. Would that pestilence had wasted mankind rather than the flood. It was not I that revealed the secret of the gods. The wise man learned it in a dream. Now take your counsel what shall be done with him. Then Enlil went up into the boat. He took me by the hand and my wife, and made us enter the boat and kneel down on either side, he standing between us. He touched our foreheads to bless us, saying, In time past, Utnapishtim was a mortal man. Henceforth he and his wife shall live in the distance at the mouth of the rivers. Thus it was that the gods took me and placed me here to live in the distance at the mouth of the rivers. Wow. Reading the comments. DM, if they aren't meta, we riot. Oh, my voice. I mean, non-upgraded Matisse is already meta, so Absolute needs to be at least as good. Let me see how long Chapter 6 is. Okay, we'll read Chapter 6 too, because it's short. Alright, let's do Chapter 6. The Return. Utnapishtim said, As for you, Gilgamesh, who will assemble the gods for your sake, so that you may find that life for which you are searching? But if you wish, come and put into the test. Only prevail against sleep for 6 days and 7 nights. Okay, In the beginning, it was established that Gilgamesh doesn't sleep. So, again. Anyway. But while Gilgamesh sat there resting on his haunches, a mist of sleep like soft wool teased from the fleece drifted over him. And Utnapishtim said to his wife, "Look at him now, the strong man who would have everlasting life. Even now the mists of sleep are drifting over him." His wife replied, "Touch the man to wake him, so that he may return to his own land in peace, going back through the gate by which he came." Sorry, I'm feeling a little dizzy. Utnapishtim said to his wife, "All men are deceivers. Even you he will attempt to deceive. Therefore, bake loaves of bread, each day 1 loaf, and put it beside his head, and make a mark on the wall to number the days he has slept." So she baked loaves of bread, each day 1 loaf, and put it beside his head, and she marked on the wall the days that he slept. And there came a day when the first loaf was hard, the second loaf was like leather, the third was soggy, the crust of the fourth had mold, the fifth had mildewed, the sixth was fresh, and the seventh was still on the embers. Then Utnapishtim touched him, and he woke. Gilgamesh said to Utnapishtim, the faraway, "I hardly slept when you touched and roused me." But Utnapishtim said, "Count these loaves and learn how many days you slept. For your first is hard, your second like leather, your third is soggy, the crust of your fourth has mold, your fifth is mildewed, your sixth is fresh, and your seventh was still over the glowing embers when I touched and woke you." Gilgamesh said, "What shall I do, O Utnapishtim? Where shall I go? Already the thief in the night has hold of my limbs. Death inhabits my room. Wherever my foot rests, there I find death." Then Utnapishtim spoke to Urshanabi the ferryman. "Woe to you, Urshanabi! Now and forevermore you have become hateful to this harborage. It is not for you, nor for you are the crossings of this sea. Go now, banished from the shore. But this man before whom you walked, bringing him here, whose body is covered with foulness, and the grace of whose limbs has been spoiled by wild skins, take him to the washing place." And drink some tea. "There he shall wash his long hair clean as snow in the water. He shall throw off his skins and let the sea carry them away. And the beauty of his body shall be shown. The fillet on his forehead shall be renewed, and he shall be given clothes to cover his nakedness. Till he reaches his own city and his journey is accomplished, these clothes will show no sign of age. They will wear like a new garment." So Urshanabi took Gilgamesh and led him to the washing place. He washed his long hair as clean as snow in the water. He threw off his skins, which the sea carried away, and showed the beauty of his body. He renewed the fillet on his forehead, and to cover his nakedness gave him clothes which would show no signs of age, but would wear like a new garment until he reached his own city, and his journey was accomplished. Then Gilgamesh and Urshanabi launched the boat onto the water and boarded it, and they made ready to sail away. But the wife of Utnapishtim the faraway said to him, "Gilgamesh came here wearied out. He is worn out. What will you give him to carry back to his own country?" So Utnapishtim spoke, and Gilgamesh took a pole and brought the boat in to the bank. "Gilgamesh, you came here a man wearied out. You have worn yourself out. What shall I give you to carry you back to your own country?" "Gilgamesh, I shall reveal a secret thing. It is a mystery of the gods that I am telling you. There is a plant that grows under the water. It has a prickle like a thorn, like a rose. It will wound your hands, but if you succeed in taking it, then your hands will hold that which restores his lost youth to a man." Sounds good, huh? Let's see. When Gilgamesh heard this, he opened the sluices so that a sweet water current might carry him out to the deepest channel. I don't know what that means. Who knows what that means? Open to the sluices? I don't quite understand. Is that a part of the boat? Somebody's got to know, right? He tied heavy stones to his feet, and they dragged him down to the waterbed. Gilgamesh, that's how you die. There he saw the plant growing. Although it pricked him, he took it in his hands. Then he cut the heavy stones from his feet, and the sea carried him and threw him back onto the shore. Gilgamesh said to Urshanabi, oh, thank you, DM, part of the canal. It's like he opened it. Oh, okay, so he like opened part of the canal so it would like do fresh water or something, let the water flow. Gilgamesh said to Urshanabi, the ferryman, man, come here and see this marvelous plant. By its virtue, a man may win back all his former strength. I will take it to the Uruk of the strong walls. There I will give it to the old men to eat. Its name shall be The Old Men Are Young Again. Oh, real creative, Gilgamesh. And at last I shall eat it myself and have back all my lost youth. God, sorry guys, I keep getting dizzy. I think I'm just a little oxygen deprived from like the cough and stuff and the congestion. My breaths are not as deep. Let me take a few breaths here. Breathe with me, guys. Okay. So Gilgamesh returned by the gate through which he had come. Gilgamesh and Urshanabi went together. They traveled their 20 leagues. Hey, Joshua. Ah, thank you, 1F. You opened to let water out of a dam. Okay. That makes sense. Sorry, give me a minute. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what I'm trying to do, Jasper, but it's not working so good. My bronchi are not, at their peak. Okay. Okay, hold on. So Gilgamesh returned by the gate through which he had come. Gilgamesh and Urshanabi went together. They traveled their 20 leagues and then they broke their fast. After 30 leagues, they stopped for the night. Wait, why is Urshanabi still with them? I thought he was the fairy guy. Whatever. Gilgamesh saw a well of cool water and he went down and bathed. But deep in the pool there was lying a serpent. And the serpent sensed the sweetness of the flower. It rose out of the water and snatched it away. And immediately it sloughed its skin and returned to the well. Then Gilgamesh sat down and wept. The tears ran down his face. And he took the hand of Urshanabi. Oh, Urshanabi. Was it for this that I toiled with my hands? Is it for this that I have wrung out my heart's blood? For myself I have gained nothing. Not I, but the beast of the earth has joy of it now. Already the stream has carried it 20 leagues back to the channels where I found it. I found a sign, and now I have lost it. Let us leave the boat on the back and go. After 20 leagues they broke their fast. After 30 leagues they stopped for the night. In 3 days they had walked as much as a journey of a month and 15 days. How come Urshanabi's as strong as Enkidu? Because remember that's... Okay, hold on, I need water. It's almost done. Why is Urshanabi as strong as Enkidu? Why can't he walk just as much as Enkidu and Gilgamesh did? Okay, whew, that was a good breath. There we go. Okay, I got a good one. When the journey was accomplished, they arrived at Unvek, the strong-walled city. Gilgamesh spoke to him, to Urshanabi the ferryman. Excuse me. Urshanabi. Climb up onto the wall of Inspect its foundation terrace and examine well the brickwork. See if it is not of burnt bricks. And did not the 7 wise men lay these foundations? 1/3 of the city, 1/3 of the whole is city, 1/3 is garden, and 1/3 is field, with the precinct of the goddess Ishtar. These parts and the precinct are all This too was the work of Gilgamesh, the king who knew the countries of the world. He was wise. He saw mysteries and knew secret things. He brought us a tale of the days before the flood. He went a long journey, was weary, worn out with labor, and returning engraved on a stone the whole story. Okay, well that story sucked. That sucked. It's interesting too, the overlap with like the story of like the Garden of Eden, because in the Garden of Eden it's the serpent that like tricks Eve, or you know, coerces Eve. So it's fascinating to read the overlap. So it and essentially it stole everlasting life from Adam and Eve by getting to eat the apple. So and here it was similar, right? That's really interesting. Did these Sumerian tales help give rise to some of these other tales? It's very interesting. Okay, guys. Let me catch up. Oh, congrats, Daniel Nogaris. Alright. Chapter 7's the last chapter, and it's long-ish, so we'll do that next week. Yeah, 1F, I think it's fascinating that they have something similar, because it's like, was it because someone came up with a story and then it spread, or was there something that really happened? Like with the story of the flood, did something happen? Like, was there like a great flood that happened? Obviously not like to that extreme, but was there like a really bad flood and that led to a story, like they believed it was punishment from the gods or whatever, anger of the gods, etc., and that led to future stories, you know? Do you think that was the case with the flood too, 1F? Or do you think maybe there was like a big flood / storm that was so terrible that they were like, oh my god, this must be from the gods? Okay. Alright. Let's see if I can beat my high score.
Genius.
Dang it.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Son of a bitch. Are you kidding me?
Prep done.
It's not looking good so far, guys.
Can you feel it?
Oh, son of a... I wasn't looking. Get distracted. Oh, that worked out pretty good, though. Ooh.
Even more
Look, be a Nike tonight.
candy from a baby.
Genius.
I'm on my way. Let's cut loose and have some fun.
Yes, Commander.
Holy cow, I missed a lot of, sorry. The younger, dry, impact maybe. That's interesting, DM. Wow, out of context, yes, that sounds like it, that's it. Jospert, I'm feeling better, a little bit better. I think it was just too much talking. I couldn't get enough oxygen with my current state. You know how it be. Oh, God. It's fine.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Fine. I don't appreciate it.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Wouldn't appreciate them. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon, digital monsters.
Genius.
Digimon, digital monsters.
Keep it up.
Digital monsters. Digimon, digital monsters.
Prep done.
Ah, son of a bitch, I did that thing again where I was looking at the incoming. Jospert, why would you say that? Why would you say such a thing? It's bad enough that it's true. You don't have to remind me. Look be a Nike tonight. Look be a Nike. Ah, so close. Tonight.
It's my turn. Keep it up.
Well. That's 5 wells. Oh, son of a bitch, I did it again. Sorry, guys. My cognition is not at its peak, I can tell you that much. Oh my god. Jesus, it's like I don't even have control over my hands. I did not mean to press that. I'm having problems. Even more than usual.
Think about when I am around.
Because I just know that's what y'all were thinking.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, come on. Darn.
It's my turn. like taking candy from a baby.
Yes, what is there to be concerned about when I am around?
Dang it.
Dang it!
Genius.
Sorry guys, I'm tired. How much is this game? Yeah. People were wondering if this minigame was going to be good. I think all their hopes and dreams were fulfilled.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, thank you, 1F. Milkman, I'm sorry, you missed, so Wednesday Cozy Streams, I read a portion of the Epic of Gilgamesh. We read chapters 5 and 6 today. So I'm sorry you missed that. We'll read, next Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, right? Next Tuesday, we will read more. It will be, chapter 7, the final chapter. What will Gilgamesh do that he hasn't already done? He's a hell of a guy.
Let's cut loose and have some fun.
Probably is not gonna help. Oh. Thought that would be much less helpful than it was. Yes, Milkman. Strangely, he has not yet flirted with blonde British kings, so not so sure how accurate this translation is. Have I seen Jurassic Park? Yes, Dirtfeather, I am a member of the world. I have seen Jurassic Park. Unless, are you talking about the new one? Because no, definitely not. Screw that. I don't believe in new movies.
Done.
Come on. Push it.
All my will to survive.
Push it good.
Can you feel it?
Push it. Push it real good. Sorry, not an appropriate song.
Things just got
You're not my mom. Okay. Ah, yeah, float to the surface, biatches. Well, hey, that worked out pretty good. Let's see. DM, I do not know. I didn't do a lot of research into the one. I just grabbed a translation. So, I'm gonna have to look into that. Have I read the novel? No, I have not. 1F. So, any chance I could read the book, Dirtfeather? I think so. Pretty sure I have a copy. Yes. Blue Tut. Messed up, bro. Thanks for following on Twitch, CM Chubbs. I didn't want it to roll. Screw it. I hate Joe. You bastard. Well, damn it. I started out so good.
Keep it up. Keep it up. We
Whoa. What's that smell? Someone smells funky. It's time to get funky, funky, funky. Oh, come on. Screw you.
Yes, Commander.
Whatever. No. Sorry, I'm gonna upset the dog. Man, I really thought I was gonna beat my high score this time. I started out so good.
Can you feel it?
So good. Oh, by the way, I noticed none of you have clipped the overspank comment yet. It's gonna be called Overspank Gate. Dang it!
Keep it up.
This ain't going so good.
Yes, Commander.
Son of a... Anyway. Alright, chat. Okay, I'm gonna read chat and get a sip of water. DM, they can if we believe. I mean, Elig was a bust, and so was Sora, so we're due for some meta units soon. Dorothy doesn't count. All pilgrims are meta. Alright, last one.
Let's go. Full speed.
Luck be a Nike tonight. Luck be a Nike. Ah. Wait. Sometimes I don't know what's happening in my
Not
brain.
taking candy from a baby.
Because I'll be like, yeah, that's an idea. And then I'm like, wait, no, that's bad idea. Export is dumb.
We made it.
Export is idiot. Yep. Turns out it's true. It's okay though, because we need all kinds of people in the world, including people who are dumb like export. 1F, the cat will cuddle me, but the dog doesn't like to cuddle. She gets too hot. So she rarely, well, she never cuddles. Sometimes she will go on the bed with me. But she never cuddles.
Like taking candy from a baby. Keep it up. Let's hit it.
Well, that did not work out how I
Like
planned.
taking candy from a baby.
So screw you, game. Screw you. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Electrifying.
You know me and my soon speaking. I am full of soon speaks. Noonian soon speaks. Get it? Anybody? Whoa, 1F. Whoa. Whoa. Violation. Violation. Can't say that about my baby. Milkman, no, I'm sick. Is that why are you wondering why I sound like this? I'm getting over a flu. I sound much better than yesterday. You guys should listen to my yesterday stream. Everybody was like, we got 911 on hold right now. Right, guys. My chat besties, my Nikkei besties were so worried. Because they are my friendos. Friends. Really? We'll be friends when you're in need of love that give you care and attention.
We made it.
Friends will be friends. Xeali, you said that yesterday too, right? Was that you or did somebody else say the same thing? That's what I'm asking. Can't remember. Oh no. Friends will be friends. I didn't think that's what was gonna happen. Hey, well that did some serious working out for me there. Breathe deep, my friends. Daniel, I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. I call it a Snow White gotcha skin. Well, at least I can't refuse it. Maybe you can.
We made it.
If you can, you're a fool.
Keep it up.
But I can shake it, like I'm supposed to do. Every inch of you is perfect. From the bottom to the top. Ooh, so many commentos. Some dogs do woof, some dogs do bark. Catching oop. Rance to win. Jasper, they better all be good, but meta-wise it's gonna be either Emma or Yunhua, I would assume. 1F, you let the cat do whatever it wants, or you suffer. That's my experience. Since we already have a ton of Meta Fire Burst 3s and Rappy and Asuka and Midhara, so we need Burst 1s and 2s. Or you can make an offering to the cat, Randstone. That would be a safe thing to do. That was beautiful. That was really, truly beautiful. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. No. Smells good.
Will to survive. Can you feel it?
Yes. Now release your anger. Man, I think someone's cooking something. It smells freaking good. I resent it. I want it in my mouth. No one clip that. Don't you dare. I'll say what Tasha says. I spoke without thinking, sir. Juno dude, I would say they say that in comparison to a lot of Nikkei. Right? I would say they're mostly pretty well, large busted. They're a busty bunch.
Yes, Commander.
Right? This is displeasing me. And I'm hunger.
I'm on my way.
Uh-oh. Milkman, it needs new power-ups. And different heads, like unlockable pilgrim heads. Yes. Yes. No! Alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Could it have been better? Yes. Could it have been worse? Also, yes. That's my thinking sound. I sure would like it if you... Yes. Ah! Bitch.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
It's my grip shaking. Every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Damn it! Thought that was gonna work. I was a fool. No, mama. 1F, where do I fall on the Nikkei bus scale? I mean, it's kind of hard to compare myself to a Nikkei. On the human scale, I don't know what words are correct to use that don't make me sound weird. Yeah.
Yes, what is there to be concerned about when I am around?
I'm definitely not like an Anise or but bigger than Sin. How about that? I'd say that's fairly accurate.
The will to survive. Can you feel it?
Dang it.
Like taking candy from a baby. Like taking candy from a baby. Just
Ah!
Things
Right, that's
got
okay.
Even more electrifying. Like taking candy from a baby.
Milkman, well, she needs a new skin because her current design sucks. I'm not a fan. And maybe if they give her enough content, eventually some of it will involve fixing her annoying new personality. Personality.
Yes, Commander.
I'm on my way.
I was so conflicted. I don't think I made the right choice. Nope, I did not. Oh, more wrong choices. Good, good. Keep them up. Keep making wrong choices. More wrong choices. Good. I'm just glad that I'm being consistent. Schneid. I might as well try it. What else am I gonna do? Yeah, that's what I figured. Yes, Milkman, one day Sin will be great. My voice sounds so weird. She just needs a favorite item that changes every single part of her kit. Not Cope, guys. Copacabana. Damn it! Oh, thank God. Okay, that should help. Yes, yes, yes.
Just name a troop.
Why did I just put that there? Son of a bitch.
I'm on my way.
Uh-oh, I don't think that gonna fit. Shoot. Push. Push.
Yes, what is there to be concerned about when I am around?
What the fuck? I'm sorry, guys. There we go.
I'm on my
What?
way.
Are you kidding me? Push them! Push them! That was BS. Alright, anyway. Edwin, I beat my high score yesterday, but it's not nearly as high as most of you. It was 52,750? Randstone, I definitely somehow read that word. You said new sin as a leader of exotic. I thought it said erotic, and I was like, what? I hadn't read the whole sentence. I just saw the word exotic. Nice, Blue Tut. Alright, so too tired to research for the air conditioning stream tomorrow, so that's going to be pushed to next Wednesday. But don't worry. Instead for tomorrow is shopping stream. So we're going to do like we did for my swimsuit, but we're going to actually buy some stuff this time, and we're going to not accidentally look at the wrong file type, so sorry, my tooth was bugging me. Go ahead and post ideas to the Discord. I'll revive the channel after stream. And before I go, for those that missed it, here's the new Dorothy avatar cosplay for most likely Friday. Right. Coolio. Thanks everybody for joining and putting up with my weird voice. I will see y'all tomorrow for surprise. Well, I guess it's not a surprise anymore, but shopping stream. And hopefully my voice is better. Alright, well, I hope to see you, Gamma. If not, I'll see you later in the week. Majram.